Have you ever felt like you're on the edge of something extraordinary, something life-changing? Welcome to the threshold of your Chiro's hour. This is not a mere coincidence, nor a random occurrence. This is a divine moment, a sacred turning point in your life, where the spiritual realm intersects with your natural reality. It's when the clock of the universe aligns perfectly with your soul's journey, marking a time of divine intervention. Imagine a door creaking open, revealing a pathway that's been hidden in plain sight. This is your Chiro's hour, a time of revelation, of stepping into the fullness of your purpose. Every delay you've experienced, every setback you faced, every moment of silence you've endured were not punishments. They were merely the universe, the divine force preparing you for this moment. Like a seed buried in the dark soil, you were being nurtured, cultivated for a time such as this. The trials you faced were not meant to break you, but to build you. They were not meant to hinder you, but to help you. They were not obstacles, but opportunities for growth, for transformation, for stepping into a greater version of yourself. Your Chiro's hour is a time of supernatural reversal. What once seemed like setbacks are now becoming stepping stones. The losses you've endured are turning into leverage. This is the hour where your miracle begins to bloom, where the pain of the past transforms into the promise of the future. This is a time of divine acceleration, where what once took years will now take only days. This is where grace expands, where blessings multiply, where provision chases you instead of you chasing it. You are stepping into a season of rest and assurance, a season of peace. This is not a time of striving, but of surrendering, of flowing with the divine rhythm of life. You're being elevated into a new realm of divine favor, where miracles will not only come to you, but also flow through you, impacting others and carrying kingdom significance. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. Your Chiro's hour is here. What if I told you that your greatest setbacks are about to become your greatest comebacks? Imagine a pendulum swinging. It must first pull back to gather the momentum necessary to swing forward with greater force. Similarly, in life, we often face setbacks that feel like a pull backwards. But what if these aren't setbacks at all, but rather a divine pullback, a gathering of strength, a preparation for a greater leap forward? This is the essence of a supernatural reversal. It's the divine principle that transforms what at first glance may seem like a loss, a struggle, or a setback into a powerful testimony of strength, resilience, and divine favor. It's the moment when the script of your life flips and the very things that once held you back become the stepping stones that propel you forward. Think about the trials you faced, the losses you've endured, the struggles you've wrestled with. Each of these experiences has shaped you, refined you, and prepared you for the next chapter of your journey. They've provided the raw material for your greatest comeback. The supernatural reversal is not about erasing the past, but about redefining it. It's about seeing your past not as a series of failures, but as a series of lessons, each one preparing you for the miracle that's about to unfold in your life. This miracle isn't just about personal gain, it's about divine alignment. It's about stepping into a season of favor where you're not just receiving blessings, but also becoming a conduit of blessings for others. It's about realizing that every delay was not a denial, but a divine setup for a greater comeback. It's about understanding that your period of silence was not a season of stagnation, but a time of preparation. It's about recognizing that your losses were not punishments, but propellants into a realm of supernatural reversal. So, as you stand on the precipice of this new season, remember this. Like a blooming flower after a harsh winter, your miracle is unfolding. Embrace this season of supernatural reversal, For your greatest setbacks are about to become your greatest comebacks. Are you ready to witness an acceleration like never before? In the grand tapestry of existence, there exists a phenomenon known as divine acceleration. This is a moment in time, a season, where the veils of limitation are lifted and we find ourselves moving at a pace that defies all earthly understanding. Imagine, if you will, a time when things that once took years will now take days. It's as if time itself bends to the will of the divine, bringing forth a rapid manifestation of blessings and breakthroughs. Divine acceleration is not about rushing or frantically scrambling to keep up. Quite the opposite. It's about surrendering to a flow that is faster, smoother, and more efficient than we could ever achieve through our human efforts. In this season of divine acceleration, the grace available to us expands beyond our imagination. Grace, that unmerited favor that sees us through our darkest hours, now propels us forward into a realm of unimaginable abundance. It's as if the universe itself is conspiring to bless us, to elevate us, to make us a living testament of its infinite generosity. But remember, divine acceleration is not a free pass to complacency. It's an invitation to step up, to rise to the occasion, to show up fully in our lives. It's a call to action that echoes in the depths of our souls, urging us to embrace this rapid growth and to use these blessings not just for our own betterment, but also to lift others and to make a positive impact in the world. So are you ready? Ready to let go of the old, to embrace the new, and to step into a season of divine acceleration? Brace yourself for a season of rapid growth and blessings. Because, my dear friends, the journey ahead is nothing short of extraordinary. How would you feel if I said the battle is already won? There's a certain comfort that comes from knowing the outcome before the event has even transpired. It's like reading the last page of a mystery novel first, or knowing the final score of a game before it's played. This is the assurance that we want to instill in you today. The struggle you've been enduring, the battles you've been fighting, they're not in vain. In fact, they're already won. You see, your season of struggle is not about striving, but about flowing with peace. It's about understanding that you are protected, cared for, and watched over by a force far greater than any adversity you may face. It's about standing firm in the face of hardship, not because you're strong enough to withstand it, but because you know that you're not standing alone. This is your season of assurance, your season of rest. It's a time to let go of the striving, the pushing, the constant need to do more, to be more, to achieve more. It's a time to simply be, to exist in a state of peace and tranquility, knowing that everything is as it should be. And this assurance, this peace, it's not just for you. It's meant to be shared, to be spread around like seeds on a fertile field, bringing forth a harvest of peace and assurance in the lives of those around you. Your season of struggle was not a punishment, but a preparation. It was a time of growth, of learning, of becoming the person you were always meant to be. So let go of the striving, the struggling, the constant need to fight. Instead, embrace the peace, the assurance, the knowledge that the battle is already won. You are safe. You are protected. Your season of struggle is over. Move from striving to resting, for the battle has been won. What if your presence could activate healing and transformation? Let's paint a picture of the profound impact you're about to make. You see, in this Cheiros hour, miracles won't simply come to you. You will become a conduit, a divine channel through which these miracles will flow. You are not only blessed to be a blessing, but you are also anointed to bring about change, to carry the kingdom's significance. Picture this: as you walk into a room, Your mere presence ignites sparks of transformation. Your words, filled with divine wisdom and grace, bring comfort to the weary and hope to the hopeless. Your actions, guided by love and compassion, inspire change and provoke miracles. You become a beacon of light in a world that often feels shrouded in darkness. This is not a role to be taken lightly. It's a sacred assignment, a divine mandate. Your influence carries weight, and it's not just about you. It's about how your life, your journey, your breakthroughs can uplift others, can inspire them to believe in the possibility of their own miracles. Your life becomes a living testimony, a reflection of divine favor and transformation. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. You are entrusted to use your influence wisely, to guide with love, to lead with humility, and to always point others towards the source of your strength and blessing. This is not about building a kingdom for oneself, but about expanding the kingdom of the divine, of love, of peace, and of unity. So, step into your role with boldness. Embrace your divine assignment with courage. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and most importantly, trust in the one who has chosen you for such a time as this. Your season of obscurity is over. Welcome to your era of overflow, purpose, and divine manifestation. Your influence is not just about you, it's about the kingdom. And the kingdom needs you, now more than ever.